Yeah. So Alicia came over, I don't know, like 1 or 2 a.m. and immediately she was so helpful. I thought Nick was really helpful, but she was amazing. You know, she came over, immediately just got to work, doing all sorts of things. She got me in the shower and that felt so good. She, you know, had the lighting, she had candles, she had my gentle birth tracks, and Nick got in the shower with me, and it was great. That felt so good. I have no idea how long I was in there, but it was a good place to be. I didn't want to get out until I started feeling like my body was pushing, and I thought, well, gosh, wait, I'll go backward. I'll go backward. I just remember it being so hard. The surges were very, very intense, and it was my first baby, and I don't know if this changes at subsequent children, but I just remember thinking, I don't know how much harder this is gonna get. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have to do this. How much energy do I have to conserve here? And I remember saying, this is hard, I can't do this. And Alicia said, Drew, you're almost there. This is as hard as it gets. And I think that was probably the most helpful thing at that moment that she could have said, to know that it's not going to get, the surges aren't going to get more intense than this. And she knew from listening to me, I guess, how far along I was, and she was right. So shortly after that, I was in the shower, and my body felt like it was pushing, and I thought, oh my goodness, I think I need to get out of the shower. Now I think it's time to go.
Time to go.
Yeah, so got out of the shower, hurriedly got dressed, and
one of the things that Alicia and I did was we did like a little check just to see how far along. We didn't say anything, but we definitely could see our son's head starting to pop out. So that was like, oh, this is real. At this point, it's time to go.
They didn't need to say anything because I could feel what was going on. I knew that we needed to go to the hospital. But at the same time, it was hard because I was having very intense contractions that were close together, and it was hard to just like get some pants on and walk out to the car, but Alicia was amazing and was helping me, and thank you to Alicia for helping me get out the door there. So we get in the car, it's the middle of the night, and I can't sit down. So I am on all fours in the back seat of the car. Alicia is also in the back seat of the car. Also, the car seat is in the back seat of the car. So we were all pretty tight in there, and there was a lot of yelling on my part, and
it was an
wild.
Interesting drive.
It was wild. But I remember thinking, this is so much fun. I can't believe it's the middle of the night and we're driving to the hospital and I don't have a seatbelt on, and I'm having so much fun. So we get to the hospital, and again, can't sit down, so I'm kind of hanging over the back of the wheelchair to get up to labor and delivery.
On your knees, yeah.
On my knees, yeah.
And it was great because Alicia called ahead, told labor and delivery, hey, we're coming in, we're already pushing. So when we got there, they just ready for us. We went straight into delivery room, and we didn't have to fill out all their paperwork and do all those kind of things, because they were like, okay, it's go time.
Yep.
So we went straight in. That's it.
It's funny because one of our first meetings with Alicia, I told her, I really don't like hospitals. What I would love to happen is to stay home as long as possible and just go to the hospital to push the baby out, and just avoid all that time spent at the hospital where there's more potential for interventions and getting poked and examined and whatnot. So I thought maybe if I got to the hospital and I was already pushing, they wouldn't have to do all those things for me.
And that's just what happened.